A recall effort is now underway against Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson, the first recall attempt against the Seattle mayor since 2020. Well, the woman behind it says this is about public safety, pointing to the police chief's departure, conditions in several Seattle neighborhoods, and the mayor's handling of the city's surveillance cameras. But there are several legal hurdles before this could ever reach voters. Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman spoke with the woman who filed the charges.
Melinda, the woman behind it, says this isn't personal. It's about what she calls failure of leadership. This is the first recall effort against Mayor Wilson's short tenure. She shared what pushed her to take this step.
Did you vote for Mayor Katie Wilson?
No.
Just 8 months into Mayor Wilson's term, Melinda Jacobson says she's gone from frustrated voter to now leading a push to recall the mayor.
Well, for a number of reasons, but the prime reason is she is out of her element and has done nothing to improve public safety here in Seattle.
Melinda and her husband filed the recall charges at the King County Elections Office in person on Tuesday.
The mayor is derelict in her duties for public safety of the city of Seattle. That's it in a nutshell.
The born and raised Seattleite is also pointing at the mayor's handling of the deadly Bite of Seattle shooting.
Where was she for 5 hours? She gave out erroneous information, then made the police chief, her scapegoat when he wasn't even in town.
But she says her allegations go beyond Seattle police. Her filing points to public safety concerns across the city.
The North Aurora corridor is a terrible situation. Chinatown ID neighborhood, terrible. Downtown on 3rd Avenue in the Belltown and Pine area, terrible.
And Wilson's approach to the city's controversial surveillance camera program.
They don't prevent crime, but they help fight crime in that they're capable of capturing a suspect, and that gets passed on to the police department, who can do their job.
Stadium district cameras were turned on during the World Cup because of a credible threat. As soon as visitors left, the cameras went dark. Wilson has repeatedly said she's waiting on a UPenn audit and NYU study before making a decision, before turning them on and expanding the CCTV program.
Do something about it. We don't need more studies.
The North Seattle resident isn't just critical of Wilson's policies, but of her leadership style.
Being an activist and holding a public office are two different ball games. Perhaps she should have stayed being an activist.
Melinda's effort is only at the beginning.
I don't have anything personal against her. This is not personal. This is just incompetence.
Her recall charges have to be reviewed by the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. If they clear that, a Superior Court judge decides if the charges prove there was intentional wrongdoing or reckless mismanagement. Only then can supporters start collecting signatures. They have 180 days to get tens of thousands of valid signatures to force a recall election. Fox 13 has reached out to the mayor's office, who says it's aware charges have been filed. In a statement, it says in part, quote, "While it does not appear to have merit, our focus remains where it belongs, on making life safer and more affordable for the people of Seattle. The courts will address any questions. We will address the needs of Seattle," end quote. Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.